Did you know that people can smell your DNA without even being close up on you? Or even if you just walk by them, they smell it. Because DNA is all in your sweat. It's all in your tears. It's who you are made up of. And I gotta go here because, when you commit crimes and you leave DNA evidence on the scene and stuff like that, that's how they know that you the one who committed this crime. Yeah. So even when a woman sleep with a man, he leave DNA in her. Yeah. So when you take a DNA test for your kids and they come out 97 or 99.97% yours, 99.98, 99.99, that other 1 or 2 or 3%, it be other men DNA. That's why women have to care more about who they sleep with. That's why women can't let men just ejaculate in them. Yeah, they have to understand it because your body's supposed to be sacred. Now you got kings now. I gotta go here. You got kings that are meant to have multiple women to expand their legacy, to take over territory. Yeah, you gotta understand this. It's a certain territory that God has for a king, and he need a family, to secure that. People he can really trust, his seeds. It's like that's gonna be their inheritance, because they're gonna have to work on that farm. They're gonna have to work on in that field and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when a king dealing with these multiple women, they already know their role. See, it was their birthright to be born to be a seer for that king, for to be an heir for that king. Yeah, it's women birthright to have children by the people that they have children by. You got to understand this. Some women, they in America, they try to block you from having multiple women. And a lot of people, don't get me wrong, a lot of men ain't kings. A lot of men don't know how to handle all of that pressure. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why they deal with women like that, because they don't know their worth. They're not letting God pick these women. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes they're not being openly and honest. You know what I'm saying? They're not communicating. They're not being masculine. Yeah, you got to understand this, but I'm going here to go here. Some women have a birthright to have kids by a king. Yeah, you got to understand this. See, in America, it's so easy for to kill somebody. You got guns. You got all type of stuff, man. But in Africa, get what? They still hunting with. Now, they got guns. Don't get me wrong, but in certain parts, they still making bow and arrows. They still hunting with knives. They still hunting with spears. They got to go hunt their food down. Yeah, you got to understand this. In America, your food, we got DoorDash now. We got Uber Eats. Your food can get brought right to your door. You ain't got to really put in that work. You know what I'm saying? But if it was like in Africa, a lot of niggas want to run down on their op and knife them down. Yeah, a lot of big niggas wouldn't go chase down a gazelle. They wouldn't go chase down a gazelle, go, so they family can eat. They'll be out of breath. Yeah, that's what you got to understand. So that's why a lot of women be more attractive to athletic men anyway, because they know that, okay, he kind of can protect me more than a big nigga. He ain't gonna give out a breath and et cetera and et cetera. But I don't want to lose y'all. DNA is a very important thing. That's where I was going. A lot of people, DNA are royal. Yeah, it's royal. They part of a royal bloodline. That's why you got certain white people. They inbreed. They try to keep their DNA into their family. Yeah, they don't try to mix it with other. They don't try to tarnish it. You gotta understand this. And you don't think a woman looking at a man when she trying to approach him, or when she's talking to him to see is he gonna be the right fit for her? You know, you gotta understand this. But women, you can't sleep with several men, because every man you sleep with, guess what? You'll take on some of his what's the word I'm looking for? Your characteristics. Yeah, because he's ejaculating in you. His DNA is going in you. Everything that he's made up of is going in you. It's becoming a part of you. So that's why you got to be careful with who you lay down with, because it's sacred. It's sacred. I just want y'all to understand this. DNA is a sacred thing. It's what you are made up of. It's what your physique, your physical, it's how your brain works. It's how your muscles, your teeth, everything, your hair. You got to understand this. But everybody is not a king, so they won't understand this. God won't give knowledge to a peasant who won't understand the knowledge he's been given, to understand the knowledge and the wisdom. You know what I'm saying?